And react. This is a real called transgender hate mail, homosexual hate mail, atheist hate mail. Basically, me reacting to a bunch of screen caps on YouTube and DeviantArt. Their response comments, I mean against these deviant lifestyles and a few other things. Trigger warning. If you don't like what I'm saying, go ahead, click off the video, and go watch something else. Do not lie and say there's hate speech in my videos, because there is hate speech in my videos. Speech hate, that's the story. Yes, also good to get vaccinated. So you can start fight against the spread, fight against the spread of germs. COVID's still a thing, and there are other diseases that need to be vaccinated against. So it's good to get vaccinated on those. Um, if you get sick, then vaccines can help you out. You'll deal with that stuff. Let's look at some not safe for work fan art. Yeah, see what's going on over here. Okay, continuing on past a few things. Ooh, let's see some more tags here. See, blue hair, blue lips, blue lipstick, breast expansion, breast growth enlargement, breast inflation, breasts, cleavage clothed, eyeshadow, female, female only, fingerless gloves, gynoid, gynoid. Let's see here. Interesting. Ooh, I like this one better. One girl's AI generated. Big breasts, blue hair, breasts curvy, feet female only. Jenny Wakeman, My Life as a Teenage Robot, Nickelodeon Robot, Robot Girl, Rock, Solid Dart, Solo, female, thick thighs, wide hips. X, yeah, I like that. That's nice. Mm. Let's see if we can actually get those to load. So yeah, let's do that later. Let's continue on here. We got more of my best friend comes to secrets from me. Where are we? Yes, here we go. No one is true is transgender. Transitions because of stereotypes. We're gonna have some overlap because of what it's important to do so we can don't miss anything. No one transitions because of stereotypes. Ignore the fact that every single transgender person tries to hide and lie. Hide themselves, disguise themselves as a female. Disguise themselves as the biological sex they want people to see them as. Using stereotypes. They always go by stereotypes. It's definitely stereotypes are a huge issue with that. Girls keep saying, there was one girl that said, a person with ovaries that said, I dressed like a girl. I didn't like it. And then I say, what she's talking about, she's like saying, it was a DeviantArt post, journal post. And I say she dressed with those, saw that she dressed like these other girls who dressed in little short shorts and tank tops. And she's like, I didn't like that. I'm like, that's just not how every girl dresses. That's how those girls dress. Stereotypes. So no, it doesn't work. They do it because of stereotypes. And so I say, you guys, I'm Christian. I support the LGBT community. So you're getting it wrong, especially trans people, blind people. There's so much hate against trans kids because they're lying. It breaks my heart. I always go by their preferred pronoun lies because that's who they are through lies. It's not who they are. That's wrong. Honestly, if God intended their gender or sex to be what they were born with, then why did He decide to make them trans? He didn't make them trans. They decided to become trans themselves because of lies they were told about knowing what biological sex they aren't. They're like this for a reason, and you shouldn't discriminate them. Yes, I should. That's sin. Stop lying about biological sex. He is dot dot dot. And this one's like, oh my gosh, just shut the f up with this truth. Nope, you transphobic piece of stuff. You're probably a homophobic Christian racist. No, not a Christian. I'm not a racist. Why do you want to make trans people's lives so difficult by telling the truth about them? Because it's important to tell the truth about them. Do you want to make them feel uncomfortable being stuck in a body they don't want to be in? Yeah. It's important for them to learn that that's normal. They have to live with it. And by that, they don't feel like it belongs to them, but it does. That's the body they get. It's the shape you get, that's the size you get, that's the color you get. Those are the reproductive organs they get. They learn to live with them. They will not get any other ones. They learn to live with that stuff. There are men out there who do not change their gender and they wear skirts. They're lying about their sex, so it doesn't work. Dot dot dot. Great. Hopefully I got the whole thing. But let's see here. So if you're not a female at birth, you're not a female. Period. But like when I said what I said to someone else, I liked it. So it was okay, correct. Someone else. You on with the next one? Where is it? Where is it? Oh yeah, it's here. There we go. Next. You're criminals when you're not here. Okay, correct. Shut up, Gauls. Gall, darn it. Because I heard that word. Facepalm emoji because of truth. So there goes. I know you're just speaking your opinion, but it feels like you're getting really defensive over what you believe. Yeah, you are too. You need to realize that just because you don't believe it's right, because it's not, doesn't mean that others will. We all have our beliefs and opinions, and some people have a different length than you. I think you can state your opinion because you're being so defensive. It creates a lot of unnecessary drama. Black heart. Try to keep black heart emoji. Try to keep dot dot dot. And so it says, I agree. I tried to like, but my phone hates me. Says someone else. A lot of people don't. Do research before you speak, dip dude. And the research we like before you speak. Not the research we don't like. Don't just look at diagrams of actual biological sex because that ruins our grift. So it's here, guys. Lots of love and entertainment surgery equals she through lies. So still he. It doesn't work. Next. Next. Nope. Show the actual screen cap, please. Thank you. Someone says, here, guys, yes, and being born with nothing makes you a kid and Barbie doll. Yeah, kind of, but just, so it's a science, be where that means. Female, be where that means. Slave, be where that means. Weak, be where that means. Annoying, but yeah, you don't go into detail about what science you're talking about here. And I quote, here goes, he, lots of love and HRT surgery, she, and I say, actually the gender reassignment surgery turns men into neutral men, not women. It does. Sorry. They don't become women. The female gets her genitals mutilated to look like a penis and testicles. It's mutilated vulva. It's not a penis and testicles. I saw all that phalloplasty. Some girls will have their legs, skin from their legs ripped off of them. Rolled into a tube and attached, sewn onto their vulvas. It's like, I have a penis. No, you don't. You have skin from your legs sewn into a tube, rolled into a tube and sewn into your vulva. It's not a real penis. And it's like, what the heck are you doing? It ain't a real penis. Real penis has like blood going to it. And like a head. It's a urethra, not a plastic tube, it doesn't work. That's not right. There are females who lie about their radical sex, but don't get that done, which is better, but still lying about your radical sex. So it's like, yeah, let's do this thing, other girl, ta-da, here's my clitoris. Mad millimeter. It's gay. It's lesbian. It's still wrong. Something like white sex. Let's go. And neuter men, not women. Someone says, here, guys, holy crap, is your skull a mile thick? Do legitimate research. I do. Not just go on to Fox News and rant about it on Twitter. I do. So here, guys, you don't want to be on the wrong side of history through lies. I say, I got to be on the right side. It goes against the ways of God. So here, guys, read it in the weave. No references. And I say, here, guys, okay, let's talk Christian. I quote someone, here, guys, okay, let's talk Christian to Christian. I believe in the big man upstairs and his son. People who are trans are the best look for whatever their brains or minds demand. They can't control it. They can't control how they feel. They control what they do about it. They can't be comfortable skin no matter what. They have to learn to be. That's why transitioning is the thing. Saying people are gender by the birth basically means you're still a gender. They're the other gender, which, Great. Come on. I'll come back to you. Wait. Yeah, so I quote someone else. She doesn't want to be a girl. Her sex is boy, but her gender is girl. Because he thinks that clothes are what makes a man, and a woman when they are not. Then I quote someone else. Here, what gender dysphoria is different than simply liking things that a girl likes and you're a boy. Constantly feeling horrible about you're in because of fear. I quote someone else. Here goes. I'm Christian. It's for the LGBT community, especially trans people. There's so much hate against trans kids, and it breaks my heart. It always goes because of lying. I look away the preferred pronoun lies because that's who they are through lies. Honestly, if God intended their gender to be what they were born with, then why did they take them trans? They like us for a reason. You shouldn't discriminate the . And so it's like, you're a disgusting person for not fully accepting that boy in the story is not a girl because he's not. Disgusting, but the truth is disgusting to the people who like lies. Stop trying to make people do stuff that only make you happy and the other stupid idiots. Stop thinking for yourself and just shut the F up, please. This F ad has a YouTube channel. Like, oh, yes, I do have a YouTube channel. Subscribe for more. That's what I say. And someone said, I quote, I say something. I say, wow, if it's only brain waves, then you have even less evidence to support your claim. You're talking about the way someone thinks, aren't you? And he has fallen for a stereotype of how a girl thinks. Then it's like, quote someone else. People always know. Imagine, okay, that you were born a girl, but you knew you were a boy through lies. You know, you're not supposed to have ovaries and a period, but you do. That's lies. Now imagine that everyone calls you a girl, but you're not through lies. That's kind of annoying, right? Now transgender people are born that way, and it hurts the only pain you have ever felt with your skin. They feel that 100 times zero, 100 times one. It's the same amount. It's all about how you look, how you sound, and what you're doing, what you look, what your body does. It's all be about being different and doing like I'm not different. Let's conform here. Let's conform. Disguise. Let's disguise ourselves. Yeah, disguise, right? Disguise enough, right? That's horrible. It's a terrible thing to do. We got. Yeah, it's about time. See you guys next time. Check me out on YouTube and DeviantArt.